Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. It's Friday, so that means there's going to be a Dark Souls episode, although the Dark Souls episode is going to be delayed. You want to know why? Because when Plunger was editing it, or finishing up editing a specific bit to add at the start of the video, I invited him to play League, and we played League for like 4 hours, and now he's asleep. But anyways, by the way, we're just gonna ball. We're just balling, we're just hanging out, we're vibing. Dark Souls episode's gonna be a little late, it's okay. Sure, let's roll random. But I want Pituru? Hunted by the Cult. Moriko. Let's do it. So, alright. Now, here's the thing. It's Friday, so I'm very excited because that means it is definitely Free-Ren Fridays, right? That's the meme, that's the joke, that's the day. It's Free-Ren Fridays. So here's the thing. After the last episode, I just bought the manga digitally and binge read it all. It's really good. I am incredibly looking forward to it. I have the latest English volume that's not out yet pre-ordered. I think that's like sometime in February. I can't wait. But the episode is gonna be a banger. The Free-Ren episode today is gonna be a banger. So it's second, strength, knowledge, light source. And you know, you read the manga, and then you get to like the end of the arc that the anime is gonna cover, because I'm assuming it's going to 24 episodes, right? Like, I'm assuming it's going to 24 episodes. They're not gonna start the gold thing, right? I don't think they're gonna... I think it's gonna stop, like, season 1 is gonna stop when they get to the point of, like, at the end of the current arc. I don't think they're gonna go into the gold arc right away, because that would be pretty weird. And they've still got, like, the full mage exam to do. But, oh man, the characters are so good. I can't wait. Free-Ren really is her, so true. So there is a light source, but it's just strength and knowledge, so... I'm looking forward to it. Listen, I want to buy Free-Ren merchandise, not because I actually want the merchandise, but because buying Blu-rays and merchandise is like some of the best ways you can support an animated series. So like, I've already bought the manga, and so I just need to buy more Free-Ren branded junk that I don't want or need. Just so that there's like a demand TM for Free-Ren stuff. Oh, we threw it away? I'm so... You know, you know... When I have notes from the library and I'm looking into them and, you know, I'm reading them, I'm pondering them, I'm going over them, I'm scrolling, I'm reading the ancient text that I wrote like a few days ago when I was at the library, and I find detailed instructions on how to open a portal to another world and another reality and another dimension, and I think to myself, well, there's not really anything useful in these notes. And then I just, like, Kobe them, I yeet them into the trash. It's like, yeah, It really is, it's look who it is. And by that I mean we're not looking because it's gone. We threw them in the trash. And, I don't know, it's the trash day, you know? Trash pickup day. Festival, Flood, Recluse, Botany, Sailors. I was actually kind of hoping for a little painting action, but we can somewhat make this work, I think, maybe? Like, how do I put it, right? Like, I want to get a flashlight or a compass, and I think I want to do that right now. You know, you get a curse that doesn't really matter, you're feeling pretty good. Now, you have a chance for both of them. You're going to take the compass, you're going to take Jar of Blood, and then you're going to sell the handcuffs, then you're going to go back for a B-slot item. Which Could be anything, by the way. Oh, that's also pretty good. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Are you crazy? That's great. Like, we're probably not gonna hit the gritty on the void this game, but I'll take Seal of Savesh. +1 stat is nuts. For a little bit of damage? You shouldn't have. Okay, so how we're gonna want to do this, very shrimple, is miss all of our attacks, and then, no way, I need to shoot a bullet. I'm gonna shoot a bullet. We're pulling the devil trigger. It is what it is. It's look who it is, and we're just gonna. This is Bulletin, isn't it? No, this is Botany, because we're going to the school twice. That just kind of sucks, you know? Like, if we get into a fight again, that's going to encourage us to, you know, pull Thine Devil Trigger yet again. Sure. Hermit, Nishida. He is the creepy otaku, the otaku creep. And then Hermit is based as... I don't want to edit this video. I don't want to put in a censor bleep. I don't want to put in a censor bleep. But, yeah, we had a Lunacid yesterday. We had a Dark Souls later today, although it's going to be a little delayed. So you should reveal yourself now. And then we would have gotten a free flashlight, and we would have been so happy. I mean, I did say we would take Jar of Blood, but I actually lied to you. We're taking Doom. And we're just walking along. Perception, who needs that? Strength is our highest stat. Alright, second enemy, Kanoko Gatherer. So true, bestie. Our ears are already ringing, so we might as well invite ourselves to the choir. And, you know, you're not looking too hot here, but... Aw, crap. I mean, yeah, just hope that you hit it. You hit the gritty. You're probably not going to encounter another enemy here, but you could definitely die to Sanity. But if we don't die to Sanity, we've got Fear Festival lined up. We're feeling halfway decent. Remember Kanoko Gatherer. That'll be on the test later. You need to study for this. But, yeah, no, I'm just kind of chilling. I will be honest. The last week has just been so Joe over, and it's been so done. I haven't had the energy to do anything. And we have not been gaming. We have not been gaming. Like, you ever just have those days where it's like, oh god, I really did do nothing today. Like, I just existed. I just went through the motions, and I don't remember anything about what I did because nothing was important or special. And then you're like, aw, crap, man. Holy crap, Lois. This is just like that time that I wasted my, my weekend doing nothing. And then it's footage of Peter on Nexus mods, installing a bunch of Skyrim mods, and then opening MO2 Organizer, watching a Gamer Poets video, launching Skyrim, the game crashing, and then gradually uninstalling mods one at a time, trying to figure out what's wrong. That is real. That is very real. You know, I've been thinking a little bit about those, whatchamacallits. Like, I guess originally it was like the stay hydrated bot and like the posture check thing that you used to see a lot on like Twitch. But now we're entering like a new age, you know? One of my favorite Twitter accounts is, Dentman and Mr. Mutons. And it's basically like, sort of, well, you know, I'm from the West, so I originally think of it as like Power Rangers, but it's like, is it Sekai? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like, it's like the, oh god, I have friends who would kill me because they're really big into this stuff. And I don't disrespect it, I'm just horrible with names. Oh god, what is it? I should know this. It's the, I listen to the music. Overquartzer is very, very good. But it's sort of like a Sentai. Sentai, that's the one. And, you know, like... Oh god, but what's like the Beetle guy? Like, I know... Kamen Rider. I was going through the names of the songs in my head that I listened to, and it's like Overquartzer... Kamen Rider Agito, Brave Blade, and then I'm like, wait a minute. It might have just been in the name. Huh. But, yeah, no. I completely forgot where I was going with this bit. Oh yeah, Dentman. He's like a Sentai Kamen Rider, like, esque character who his entire existence is just to remind you to brush your teeth. And he's, like, responding to people who have trouble remembering to brush their teeth. And he's like, you must brush your teeth. Your teeth are dying. Only you will take care of them. And it's just like, what a king, you know? What a king. And honestly, I've forgotten to brush my teeth a couple times. And then I remember Dentman, and I'm like, I must brush my teeth for him. What would Dentman do if he saw me not brushing my teeth right now? I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there for my boy. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know why it works so well. But I guess it just does. You kind of want to, like, get Iwa for stamina? Iwa for money! You kind of just want to get, like a photo of Dentman that just says, brush your teeth, or I need you to brush your teeth. Now! With lightning striking behind him. Why do we have 8 strength as Moriko at level 2? I don't know. Because it really is, it's look who it is. Oh my god, we got our money right back. No jar of blood for me. I was thinking about selling the handcuffs just to get rid of it. It would be so funny if we got the boss fight. I don't want the boss fight because we're not wearing that and getting -2 perception. But, like, that would be so funny. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You son of a... I'm running. I'm running. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. Our block is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm taking the EXP. Deft handling, my beloved, thank you so much. And I want to take, like, perception, for the love of God, but I feel... I got it. You gotta take perception. You gotta take perception. You've already taken a bath. Oh, no. Do we do Flood? Do we do Flood, just full heal? Flood full heal? I think we could Flood full heal. Residential Recluse sucks, by the way. Like, I almost feel like that's gonna lose us the run. But, like, we're fighting a stamina enemy. That is not good enough. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? But let's block anyways. And then also, I didn't really explain the bit with Dentman very well, because I just kind of, like, went off on the do I remember what Kamen Rider is for, like, 5 minutes. But, I mentioned Mr. Mutants, and I never said anything about him. So, Dentman is sort of like the superhero, and then he has a super villain that he beefs with on Twitter. This is a Twitter account. So Dentman has a super villain called Mr. Mutants, and his face is like a giant candy wrapper, but it has, like, the candy wrapper is torn open, and you just see this, like, these eyes. And it's like, that design goes undeniably hard. Like, that design goes great. That design is fire. Always help her out. Honestly, do we want to get -1 damage from going to the school, get the Theologist real quick? I think that's fine. Your swag too different, Moriko? So true. Sure. We're gonna have to investigate it again, but we can heal in between, so it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? Oh, never mind. I wonder if we could get, like... I want a full heal. But I'm thinking to myself, like, it would have been better to just, like, you know... get +1 damage, right? I would have preferred that, maybe? No. You only get hit once. For the first round of combat, you only get hit once, so you gotta take advantage of that. Oh, wait, we can... Speaking of taking advantage, let's just murder. Let's just kill. The problem is, like, I don't want to get badly bleeding, but, like, it's not worth blocking. If you miss half of your attacks at 70 chance. If you miss half of your attacks at 70% chance, then you might as well just attack once or twice. I don't know what to tell you. Wait, hold on. Don't get it twisted. Do it like this, because if you do it like this, you're guaranteed to win. So you do that, you brace yourself for an incoming attack, and then nothing happens because you're not being physically attacked. I mean, I guess bracing yourself is like, you can brace yourself mentally, you know what I mean? But specifically, in this circumstance, you don't want to get in the water, Moriko, because, I don't know, you've got a shotgun? I can't imagine that, like, being in the water is good for, like, an old antique gun that has, like, wood as a part of it. And, like, who knows what this metal is made out of? Like, it might not be rust-proof. It might jam if there's water, or it might misfire if it's wet. Like, I'm just saying. Art knowledge goes kind of hard. And we're feeling pretty good about that. Me, when I've already taken a bath, I'm paying the water bill. Why can't I take another freaking bath? Well, actually, we don't know, canonically speaking, if Moriko is paying the water bill or not. Because, I mean, the month rolled over, Moriko. But, I don't know. It's weird, because, like, there's some weird stuff with this game, right? Like, originally, there used to be, like, the save progress and exit game button, right? Is that still broken? I don't know. I've never pressed it before. This is a lie. I've pressed it a few times to see how broken it was. Apparently, there's some weird stuff you can do with it. But, originally, the save and quit button was taking a vacation from Shiikawa, and it was like, you and your parents agree that you need to get out of here. But that was back when the characters were not all, like, 20 years older. Like, that's so weird. But also, like, what they're aging in real time. Characters who were 17 are now 20. But, the character ages are so weird. Because it's just, like... It's just one of those WA-isms that, like, was a thing that existed, and was like, you were a teenager fighting eldritch monsters, and now it's like, you're an adult fighting eldritch monsters, but also, like... It's like, okay... If you've watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you know exactly where I'm going with, right? Like, they had... or just, like, sitcoms in general, or not sitcoms, but, like, series that take place in high school, they would just have, like, grown-ass adults play teenagers. Like, completely, 100%, like, unironically, like, they would just have, like, grown-ass adults play teenagers in high school. It was campy, and honestly, this is pretty campy. It's completely unintentional, because all of the characters have been... I'm pretty sure all of the characters have been aged up multiple times, except for Ayaka, right? Like, is Ayaka still the only one that has her old age? Still, like, who hasn't been, like, her age hasn't been changed? But, like, it really is one of the things of all time that it's, like, it makes me think of Buffy, because it's, like, you're supposed to believe that the characters are high schoolers going to high school, and then they're just walking around bio age 24, and it's like, job description, Yakuza tough. And it really was, look who it is. All I'm saying. Oh, hell yeah. Meaningless. Because we were always gonna do that anyways. Whoa. Crazy. Yo, the mansion is, like, for real doomed, though. What are we gonna do for, I mean, we could die here, by the way. What are we gonna do for 2 items? Thank you. It answered. True. Now, what the hell are we gonna do for Recluse? Like, you won't just, like, give me a random School Scissors mystery that tells me the School Scissors timeline B, would you? You wouldn't do that for me? Just roll a 1. Like, cause the thing is, we can't do the stupid, whatchamacallit, but, like, we're gonna get to Recluse with, like, 5 knowledge, or 7 knowledge, which is not good enough either. And so it's like, what the hell do I do? I think I actually have a really weird plan. I think we gotta fish for... Because we've got a lot of Doom to mess around with. I think what I want to do is I want to go into the History Club and get a spell that we can attack with. Seal of Savesh is not good enough. Tome of Rot is for humans. Flesh regrowth is not good enough. Curious Statuette is technically kind of real. We go up to 64 Doom. We go up to 6 Knowledge. If we level up, we can maybe get to 8. Like, that's something at least. But, like, I want a spell. Folklore Studies also exists, but I'm not spending. I'll go up to, like, 70, I think. I think we gotta go Multiply Wound. Like, we managed to get Multiply Wound. I think we've gotta get it. And then we can discard the handcuffs, and then we can discard the sewing kit, because we're not gonna need it. It was Timeline A, so who cares? It's not like we can use a sewing kit versus a ghost. I mean, it would have given us more Multiply Wound charges, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Ah, shit. Do we go up to 72% Doom trying to reroll? I think we do, because I need Folklore Studies. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we should be okay, I guess, as long as we say that we're delirious. As long as we're delirious, chat, we'll be able to gain sanity versus a ghost. You can't get Vital Clued here, right? Oh, shit, if the apartment was safe, we would actually want to, if the apartment was safe, we would want to take the +1 sanity. Because we cannot, throw it away? Yeah. You want to take stamina. Any option you have to take stamina, you do that. We cold bath those? I don't really care. Do we care about the stuffed toy? Not really. Thank God we made a luck check. Love to see it. I think we're just gonna have to spam I Must Be Delirious. I think we're just gonna have to spam Multiply Wound, to be honest with you. Ah, shit. That's bad. I hate ghosts so much. Give me the Einstein house puzzle. You won't, you coward. And we just do that, right? We're gonna go down to 2, but you win. Oh my god. Imagine if we tried to solve that with the clap bow sequence without going to... Because apparently the girl on the roof of the school, she tells you 2 of the combination pieces, and then you'd be able to... Or if we had School Scissors Timeline B. School Scissors Timeline B is a godsend as a mystery. I think we all know that to be true. Its swag is too different. They'll kill you, School Scissors. I don't know what I am trying to just hit the question mark to back out when I accidentally backed out several times, but let's see it. So we're good on our stat checks. I remember Kanoko Gatherer. We do not have a light source. We do not have a light source, but there is no charisma. So as long as we rest once, we're fine, right? Is there anything that's gonna kill us? We're badly bleeding? When did that happen? When did that happen? I don't even remember that. Let's just heal. Let's just heal a little bit, you know? Let's just heal a little bit, you know? I remember at least one of them. I should have healed up to full used Hermit. That would have been fun. We did Festival second, and then it was Kanenko Gatherer as our whatchamacallit enemy, our bozo enemy. Hey, can I level up? No? Okay, thank you. Well, you know, you're gonna need that stash of ammo afterwards, so you go ahead and you do its Laku it is, and you think to yourself, oh, it really is its Laku it is. Correct answer? And then you just get to the top, and you're like, hey, I did level up Strength and Knowledge to 8. Exclusively because of one man. One man who's been there helping me every step of the way. The chef. I'm the best. He really is. I don't even know why I'm doing this, because it doesn't matter. I don't, like, the timeline isn't changed or affected. Like, you just do that. You know, maybe you gotta return it to your dad, maybe you don't. Maybe when you get back to the woods and you talk to your dad and he's like, hey, what happened to my old shotgun? And you're like, oh, damn it, I knew I had to return. I knew I was forgetting something. And then you explain how you saved the world, and in the process of saving the world, you played hot potato with a loaded shotgun to a man who's trying to end the world. And all he was doing was standing in your way, so by making him roll for a dexterity check, he failed and stumbled down the staircase, which you managed to, by succeeding your own dexterity check by rolling a 1+1, you were able to deftly and narrowly avoid him, and you were able to jump over him as he was stumbling down, run past him, get to the top of the lighthouse, and then destroy the idol of the old god. Now, I am waiting for World of Horror, I am waiting for World of Horror Global Edition, where it's like, you have... Because think about it, why would there just be Eldritch cultists in one part of the world, you know? We gotta, after solving the mystery in Japan, in Shiikawa, you gotta somehow somehow Moriko's gotta get off the no-flight list, and she's gotta take a plane trip to Italy. Then after solving the mystery there, she's gotta, like, it's like, what is it, Street Fighter 2? Where on the arcade mode, it's like you're traveling around the world. After going through Italy, you gotta go up to Russia, solve some Russia-related horror incidents. Then go all the way. Maybe make a pit stop in Britain. Fight some eldritch abomination zombified Jack the Ripper. Fly on over to the good old US of A. No. I don't know where we're going with this. But what I am saying is that it would be really, really funny if there were other eldritch cults working in other parts of the world and actively trying to end it. And after you beat the game, you then had, like, you got, like, -60 or, like, -70 Doom, and then you have to start the whole process over again, baby. We're traveling the world. We're going worldwide. A hit sensation for everyone. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going on about. So anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye. Watch the Dark Souls. Watch the Lunacid. Tomorrow, RimWorld will be returning. And then tomorrow after that, it will be It's Look Who It's Goody Two Shoes. Bye-bye. Stay safe out there.